Israel is living on death and destruction, on blood. It's a kind of a militarized vampire nation. At the moment, the only people who are punished are the victims, like the Palestinians, the Iranians, etc. So I think this is unacceptable and will bring the end of humanity. Israel is the destructive engine, the chaos engine of the West. This is how it started since 1948. It joined the two decrepit empires in 1956 by attacking the brightest light in the Arab world, President Nasser, and his Pan-Arabism program of having a new modern Arab world. The minute that he talked about that, he became a target. And Egypt became a target, of course. And so Israel started with the colonial powers and is still with the colonial powers. Israel is living on death and destruction, on blood. Yeah, it's a kind of a militarized vampire nation. They live on producing death and destruction and advertising it as a way of selling their wares, which are all causing death and destruction. And they sell it by the unwritten line tried on Palestinians in Gaza. They don't need to tell anyone that that's what they have done. Actually, a lot of these weapons don't work. And we've seen that in the 12-day war, but they sell. That's the most important thing. And now Europe, due to the situation in Ukraine, Europe is a great buyer of those systems that don't work, like, Kippad Barzel, all those systems that don't work are selling very well. They're also selling to India. India is a major buyer of Israel, and India, of course, is a nuclear nation. So Israel is now helping India by working with the Baluchis, which, of course, they are no strangers to the situation in Iran as well, with the Baluchis against Pakistan. So Israel has worked out a plan of how to control Western Asia and is well on the way to achieving it. And Mark Huckabee, shall I call him the ambassador of Israel in Israel? Because he's definitely not an ambassador of the United States, and he doesn't represent real American needs and values. I believe the American people are a decent people with a great history. So they don't need this government and its dogs. And he's one of the dogs. He's a Christian Zionist. He's slightly more extreme than Netanyahu, probably. And totally in agreement that Israel can take, he said that, not
take it all.
Yeah, take it all, we'll help you. Yeah, take it all. So all this is done for a reason. The Israelis act with a lot of sadism, but sadism is not the motive. The motive is control. The motive is running the Middle East. And Iran is standing there as a great opposition to that aim and objective of Israel. So unless the way they think about it, unless we move Iran out of the way, and that means total destruction, it's not Venezuela. They can't do that. And they know that. So what they want to do to Iran is total destruction of the state, the society, the culture. I mean, Iranian culture is 5,000 years old. They're talking about returning Iran to the Stone Age. This is the kind of talk that Israelis are very good at. And they're very good at killing little babies, the children, tens of thousands of children already in Gaza in the genocide. So the first thing they did, actually, on the first day, is killed those little girls. This is, in a sense, a signature of the Israeli system. They're now talking about it in Hebrew every day. Egypt, Jordan, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia will have to disappear as a functioning state. Now, remember, they're not just talking. They have done that in Libya, in Syria, in Iraq, in Lebanon, in Yemen, in the Horn of Africa. Everywhere where the Israelis touch, they touch with death, with death and destruction.